everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Discovering Insurance Show with the Malaysian Insurance Institute, where we discover the roles of the insurance industry from the very leaders themselves. We've had many exciting guests in our previous episodes, so please be sure to check them out. But today, we are joined by a very special guest, Mr. Horng Cherng from Allianz General. So, hi, Mr. Lim, how are you?
I am, I'm good, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for taking the time to come and join us today in our show. Because we want to raise awareness in the insurance industry, so to that young people or pretty much basically everyone are interested to join in the industry. So again, I thank you so much for joining us today. Let me tell you a little bit about Mr. Lim's history. He's an actual graduate and a fellow of the Society of Actuaries from the United States. He serves as a council member of the Society of Actuaries in Malaysia and is responsible for the education portfolio and is a member of the Taylor Business School Industry Advisory Panel. Mr. Lim has been in the insurance industry since 2011 as an actuarial analyst, and he has gained knowledge and experience in the actuarial functions such as valuation of non-life insurance liabilities, rate making, stress tests, and capital modeling. Currently, he is the head of actuarial at Allianz General, where he provides advice, input to the management in portfolio management, reinsurance analysis, and strategic projects. So without further ado, let's go into the first segment of the show, which is the rapid fire, so that we can get the ball rolling on the show. Yeah. So how's life been since the pandemic? We've all had to work from home. So what was your position at the time?
I think it's pretty much business as usual for us. So we tried to have a hybrid working model, like even before the pandemic. It's something that we were trying out for the department. So when the pandemic hits, actually it didn't affect our operation that much. But I think the challenge would be engaging my colleagues, my staff. I think how to keep them motivated, how to make sure that they are feeling okay with the workload, and how to make them happy. I think that's a lot more challenging when you can't see them face to face. It's something that we as in myself and my colleagues, we have to work out an arrangement how to better understand each other, how to manage each other's expectation. Yeah.
Understandable. I think everyone had to go through the same thing, not just the insurance. I think the whole world had to adapt to the current situation. So, okay, let's start with the first rapid fire question, which is, what is your favorite part of your current job at Allianz?
What is my favorite part of the current job? I think the most important thing, or the part that I feel most satisfaction is I think my work has an impact on people's life. I think to give an experience closer to heart. So when I was working on rate making, so we came up with there was a company project. We came out with a new product. It's a house owner product that covers your own house. So after the product was launched, I got my parents to buy that product.
Okay.
So, yeah,
that's good.
Before that, right, our house in Penang, I was from Penang, it's uninsured. Surprisingly, people work in insurance company, their own house is uninsured. I got my parents to buy it. And then a few months later, it was hit by a flood, one of the worst flood in Penang's recent history. So yeah, I was glad that we had a cover, and yeah, the claim was settled quite quickly, and my parents can get the house it's restored quite quickly. So I think my job has, or my work has an impact on people's life and people around me.
Yeah, and it shows it shows the direct result of what you do. So that must feel very good.
Yeah.
I'd say so. Okay, with that, what do you think is the personality traits and strengths that you need to carry out your job?
Specifically, I think for actual work, I would say maybe three points or three things that you need to have. I think first is you have to have some knowledge of mathematics and statistics. It's a requirement, like it or not, we need that. Secondly, it's logical thinking, how to solve problem. So we need to like try to understand what's the problem and apply like the necessary actual techniques or models to come up with analysis and provide the result. And thirdly, I think most importantly is the communication, how we communicate our result to the business, to the stakeholders. I mean, you can have you can have the best model, best analysis, but if people don't understand the result, then no action will be taken from it. So it will remain an academic exercise. So communication part is very important as well.
Yeah. I mean, research and doing it goes well together. You can't do much if you just do the research. You need to do the work as well.
Yeah, and also let people know what you are doing, what
exactly.
you need from them.
Exactly. Okay, so let's step back a little bit from there. Okay, if let's play a scenario scene. If you could have, if you were about to plan a dinner party.
Yep.
Okay, and you could have any 4 people in the world to join you and have a conversation with you. Just okay, including you be 5, but yeah, who would be the 4 people?
4 people.
Yeah.
Interesting.
At your table.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I think first one will be Anthony Bourdain. He's a celebrity chef. So if I want to have dinner, I want to have it with someone who knows food.
Who knows how to cook,
and he knows where to get good food, and he knows about food. And the plus point is he's also a very good storyteller. He's an author. He writes a few books, and he's very good at telling stories. Yeah, that would be the first one. I think the second person may be our local social activist, Mr. Kwan Chi Heng. I think people call him Uncle Kentang. Yeah. So he is I think someone who like dedicate his time and effort to a lot of charitable work. I think it's something I respect, and I would love to meet him personally. I think in third person, probably Michelle Obama.
Okay, interesting choice.
Yeah, I think she's better known as like first lady of United States, but she's a very intelligent person. Like she graduates from Princeton and Harvard. It's Ivy League. She's very smart.
Crazy,
and she's just a very successful lawyer in her own right. So I would love to meet her. And fourth person, probably Warren Buffett.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he recently he just released like the letter to shareholders, like the annual thing. So he mentioned that insurance is one of his 4 titans, his big 4 within the Berkshire Hathaway portfolio. So it's he knows the insurance business. So I would love to have a conversation with him to get his insight on the insurance business.
Yeah, like the 4 of you together. That would be very interesting.
Yep.
I would love to hear what you guys have to talk about.
I'm also curious.
Okay, so the next question is, what is some of the best advice that you've ever gotten in your life? Like not just for a job, but maybe in your life, your general life. Yeah.
I would think like stressful time won't last, or tough time won't last. Tough people do. I think it's applicable in work and in life. Yeah, I mean, in work we are there to solve problem. We get paid to solve problem. Whether we are employed or we are employing people, we get paid to solve problem. So like it or not, problem will arise, and that's part of our job. So and we will encounter difficult situation, but I think that like tough time won't last. That thing really like got me through a lot of difficult situation.
Yeah. True. Like every situation has an answer.
Yeah, as long as we have tried our best.
Yeah. Okay, so next question is, okay, how do you keep a healthy work and life balance? Because we can't just focus on work or our jobs. We need to keep our bodies healthy as well. So how do you balance it?
I try to work out every day. So my routine is really maybe like half an hour to 40 minutes of cardio every day. And sometimes I do like weight training probably once or twice a week. It's something that I try to make myself do. Otherwise,
Yeah.
because of nature of my work, I spend a lot of time like sitting on my desk, staring at my computer. But so I try to have some time for workout. Yeah.
Yeah, because like if your body can't function, you can't function in work as
Yeah.
well. Yeah, so healthy body, healthy mind. Okay, so let us move on to the next segment of the show, which is like it wouldn't be more technical, but just more in depth of what you do at as the head of actuarial. Okay, so how long have you invested in yourself in terms of training and professional development to get to where you're today as the head of actuarial?
That's a very interesting question.
Yeah.
I think to become an actuary, I think you need to take exams. So for myself, I took the Society of Actuary US actuarial exam. So it took me from start to completing the exam. It took me 10 years.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So
Okay. Yeah.
there's a lot of time spent on like studying for the exam, preparing for exam, taking exam while I'm working. So yeah, I would say that was quite an interesting process, I would say. But after that, even after like completing the exams, annually there are like professional trainings that I need to attend, or some course that I need to attend to get up to date to the current development in the industry. Yeah, those are the things that I do.
Yeah. So you were here when you were doing your exams then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's good. That's cool. All right. So, can you tell us what it's like, in the insurance industry, the culture?
Culture wise, to be very frank, I think insurance industry is very structured.
Yeah.
It's old school in some way, but it has to be in such a way because there are a lot of things that you need to take care. We are selling promise to our clients, so in order to order that promise, there are a lot of things that need to be done properly. So it's very structured, but and hence things can move quite slowly at times. Yeah, but I see like this changing in recent years. Like people are trying to speed things up. People want companies want change. Everyone's engaging on some form of change management. They want to be more agile. It's also something that I experience in my own company. So yeah, I think it's a changing industry, and it's something that it's good to be in at the moment. Internally, I think at Allianz, the culture that I like the most is the open communication. You're open to share your thoughts in the meetings or in any discussion. I think that's a very culture that I personally enjoy or I like, because regardless of your rank, your seniority, you can always share your thoughts with anyone, or if you need something to get done, you can just talk to that person. You don't have to go through your boss. I think that's something I like. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good because like you said, times are changing, times are moving very fast. We need to get on with everyone else as well, because time does not wait for anyone. But still, at the end of the day, because our industry, because we are communicating directly with the customers, so we have to honor it in any form of way that we can.
Yeah.
Okay, so what changes or the innovations in the insurance industry are you most excited about? Yeah.
Personally, for general insurance, the change that I'm most excited about is the impending further liberalization of the motor and fire tariff. So I think we started this process in 2016, 2017, and there was supposed to be a next phase of liberalization, I think in 2019, but because of COVID and other matters, it got delayed. So I'm actually quite excited about this. So hopefully with the further liberalization, we have more freedom when it comes to product and pricing for fire and motor insurance. I think that would be quite exciting for the general insurance. Yeah.
Okay, that's very interesting to hear. And okay, so what actually drew you to the insurance industry? Because you studied actuarial science, and yeah, what made you want to go through this path?
I have two sets of answers.
Okay, don't worry, we have time. We have time.
Okay, I think
We are more than happy to hear what you have to say.
honestly, the first reason why I was like first or I first interested or come across like this actual role is like people say it's one of the best paying job. That got my interest. but
Okay.
as I join this industry, but I do see like things that we do actually make a difference in people's life, and I find like satisfaction from the work that I do. Yeah, as I shared with you earlier.
Yeah, I mean, being a kid who just graduated, of course, you want the best paying job. But then, along the way, you found at least you found that passion in impacting people's lives, in the positive way. So that is a very great thing to hear. Okay, so let's go on to the last question. So, who would you say is your inspiration to your career? Yeah.
That's an interesting question. I would say my current boss. She's a very good mentor, and I personally feel that I learned a lot from her in terms of like how she manage a difficult situation, how she deal with different people. Yeah, I think I have learned a lot from her, and she's a very good mentor.
Yeah, and it's great that you're working with her because then you have that direct inspiration when you do the work every day. Yeah. Okay, wait. I'm sorry, but I have another question for you.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so what is the best career decision that you've ever made in your life?
Best career
Yeah,
decision.
yeah, that made you stay in the industry.
I think joining my current company. Because initially when I graduate, actually this is my first job. Yeah, so when I graduate, I had like two offers. One is to go into consulting, and the other one is the current company that I'm with. So in the end, I decided to join a direct insurer instead of a consulting firm, which I feel, looking back, I think I made the right choice. Yeah, because I think joining an insurance company, I do get to learn more about the entire insurance business. It's not just the actual field, not the typical, just traditional actual work. I get a more holistic view of the insurance business, and I think that helps with my career.
Okay. I think we've had a very great sharing session with Mr. Lim. Do we have any questions from the floor? We don't. It's okay. It's fine. But me and Mr. Lim had a very great chat, and I feel like he shared a lot with us today. So thank you so much, Mr. Lim.
Thanks, Andrew.
I appreciate you taking the time again. Please make sure to follow us on our social medias, our LinkedIn, our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube to get more updates on the next shows. And yeah, we will see you guys soon. Stay safe, everyone. See you guys in a bit.